Hey Lions, it's time for our workout of the week. Remember to get a good cardio warm-up in, and also make sure you have plenty of space when you're doing these exercises. Let's work hard and have fun. Let's learn how to do burpees. Burpees are a super challenging exercise, but I'm going to give you a couple of ways that you can modify the exercise if you're not quite ready to do a full burpee, and that's totally fine if you need to modify. So a burpee starts with a nice wide stance, and you're going to jump up, and then you're going to come into a squat. So remember, squats, you don't let your knees go over your toes, and then you're going to bring your hands outside your feet, kick your feet back. So now you're in a plank. You're going to do a push-up, come up, and then bring your feet up again, and then you're jumping up for the sky. Now, if that's too difficult for you, a couple things you can do. Instead of jumping for the sky, you can just reach for the sky, come into your squat, bringing your feet outside, or your hands outside your feet, and then walking your feet back instead of kicking them back. And then either do a push-up, or you don't have to do a push-up, you can just stay in your plank, walk your feet back up, and then reach for the sky again. So one more time, it's reach for the sky, chair squat, hands on the ground, walk your feet back, do a push-up or don't, walk your feet up, and then reach for the sky again.
Wall push-ups are a great exercise to warm up the muscles in your upper body, and they're also good to do if regular push-ups are just a little bit too hard for you. You can use a regular wall if you want to be more upright, or for a little bit more challenging push-up, you could use a railing or even a log. If you keep your elbows tucked in, it works more of your tricep muscles, and if you move your arms farther apart, it works your chest muscles more. So try it both ways.
All right, let's learn how to do mountain climbers. So for mountain climbers, you're gonna start in a plank position. So hands nice and wide, a little wider than your shoulders, back straight. And then what you're gonna do is bring up 1 foot at a time. Okay, so my foot is not touching the ground, but I've brought my knee towards my hands. And then I'm gonna do it with my other foot as well, other leg. So you're just taking turns, bringing one knee up and then the other knee. One knee, other knee. While all the while trying to keep your back straight, not bringing your bum up, keeping at the same level. So it'll look like this.
plank is a great way to modify a regular plank. If a regular plank is a little bit too hard for you, try this one first. If that's easy for you, try a regular plank. Make sure that your hands are right under your shoulders. Squeeze your tummy to keep your back nice and flat, and hold it for as long as you can. If that's easy for you, try the side reach plank. Alternating arms. When we're sitting at the computer a lot, it's important to take care of some muscles that don't always get extra attention. Let's take care of our hands, wrists, forearms, our upper backs, and even our eyes. Before you start working at the computer, and every now and then in the middle of your computer time, check to make sure that you have sucked your tummy in, you're sitting up nice and straight, and you've rolled your shoulders up and back and down. After a while, let your hands rest, wiggle your fingers, squeeze your fists together a few times, and roll your hands around. You might also want to straighten out your arm and press your fingers down, flip your hand over, and press them down again. Do each of these exercises for about 30 seconds. A really good one is to put your palms together, lift your elbows, and slowly lower your hands down towards your hips. You should feel that one stretching in your forearms. For your upper back, cross one arm over the other, bend your elbows, put your palms together, lift your elbows higher as you tuck your chin down. After a while, reach for the sky, do some nice big arm circles, and then try it again with the other arm on top. To help your eyes, take a break, look off in the distance and focus on something far away for a little while, and then focus on your computer screen again. These things will really help you and prevent some aches and pains.
Sometimes if I've been sitting at my desk for too long, I just like to stretch out. So I'm going to give you a few different things you can do if you've been sitting at your desk and you need to stretch out a little bit. This might be after a Zoom meeting, before you start doing some other work. So the first thing I like to do, sometimes my neck gets a little tight. So I'll just let my head fall to one side, not pushing it, just being nice and easy, letting it fall. And then I'll let it go to the other side, making sure I'm keeping my back nice and straight, making sure I'm sitting up straight. And I'll just do that a couple times. Can hold it for just 5-10 seconds or so. Then you can also do it forwards, where you just let your head fall forwards, let your head come back, not trying to strain or anything, just nice and easy. Another thing I like to do is just get my legs moving. So you could just bring one foot up and then your other foot. One knee up and then your other knee. You could do maybe 10 or 20 of those, just kind of get moving a little bit. Feels really good. Another thing you can do is bring your arm up, and then with your other arm, reach for your elbow. You can just kind of pull on your elbow there, making sure to keep sitting up straight. Hold that for 15 to 30 seconds, and then you can switch and do it with your other arm, and then come up, grab your elbow, Feels really good. Then one other thing you can do is you can make a W and bring your shoulder blades back and come up into a V. So I'm bringing my hands together. So from W, shoulder blades back, up to a V. Hold it, go W, V. So those are just a few things that you could do if you've been sitting at your desk for a while and you feel like you need to stretch out and move a little bit. Great way to get your body moving and be ready for your next learning opportunity.